Welcome, everybody. The Game Tavern is open for business. Find a spot at the bar, order yourself a drink, and enjoy tonight's entertainment of Genshin Impact. Again! Yay! Alright, I'm here joined today by the usual suspects, Red.
What's up?
And Martin.
What's up?
Schedule-wise, this was the best time for us to do this stream. Unfortunately, this was in the middle of the Chiefs game.
Oh well. I can watch the highlights on YouTube later.
It's just football.
I won't be here. Oh, now I won't be here because my mom is in the hospital. But I hope I have a good day. I gotta go. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Highwire. I hope your mother has a speedy recovery. Everyone catches everyone catching the VOD, please. Send your best wishes to Highwire's mother.
Amen.
But anyway, we're here to begin interlude. Alright, take care, Highwire. Alright, we're here to begin the next interlude in the story of Samaria.
Technically, we're skipping one. Technically, we're skipping the Chasm one, because we've been waiting for Hunter to be available so we can do Raiden's story quest, like Act 2, but we can still get this one done, thankfully.
By the way, you haven't started screen sharing yet. There we go.
And if you're wondering why we're in Zumba, it's just because earlier today we just wrapped up a recording session of Kazua's story quest. I know I'm behind on the story quest recordings.
It's required for this one. For literally like a split second. It's weird. Why did we need that?
Wait, does the sword from that one show up in this one? And that's why.
No, it's literally just to talk to Kazuha.
Oh.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay. That means facts and logic.
Yeah. Until you get a word count require. Oh God. Oh dear God, please don't tell me.
What?
Oh, what is?
I just had some buffering on my phone. I was checking the KBBS. Nope, there was no drop. Oh, please, God, tell me that was just like a buffer on my phone.
I think it was just the buffer on the phone.
Alright. Well, if these buffers keep happening, I'll have to shut down and do some internet restarting.
Okay. Although I do have an update on the game as a whole. The Chiefs are up 14-7 at halftime. So, that's good.
Yeah. No comment on yesterday night's Bills game.
And I will let you have that.
One of the refs thought Josh Allen was banging his wife, and you can't convince me otherwise.
Moving on.
That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say.
This is why I don't usually get into sports other than esports.
I'm going to say. Okay, Scout honor. That's my only comment.
Were you even in Scouts?
Yes.
Well,
how far did you get?
Facts and logic you're after. You shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tataris Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person. I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
Yes, you came to me. So all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Okay. First of all, I just whacked my microphone again. Second of all, I forgot to turn down the latency on the stream, so that's on me. There's a bit more of a delay with YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, but...
Did one of them just mention Tatarasuna? But that's all the way in Inazuma.
Oh dear God, we have to go back to Inazuma. Inazuma's getting harder to get away from than Liyue.
Wait, is the fact that we're going to Inazuma the only reason we had to do the last thing we did earlier today?
Okay, no, I'm not saying anything.
Is it just Paimon, or is it kind of unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that? Everyone here's just going about their business. Maybe it really is just Paimon. Guess people here are free to research pretty much anything. Great! Let's go find out what this Tatarasuna mystery is all about.
Tatara. Wait a minute. I have a feeling this is going to be really this Tatarasuna is going to be really important. Especially since we're going back to seeing the Balladeer, spoilers, and the Balladeer was basically a failed prototype of the Raiden Shogun puppet.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper.
Any one of these could be Chekhov's gun.
Okay.
I can't tell if Martin is silent because I'm off or he just doesn't want to get ragey live on air.
No, I'm not going to get ragey live on air. I don't get that pissed about you figuring out shit way beforehand.
Your Honor, last week.
Last week.
That's what's depression.
Earlier.
That's what's not anger.
Your Honor, Exhibit B, earlier tonight.
Okay, that one might have just been because you were on a streak.
It was legitimately because it's like, God damn it. Stop predicting everything ahead of time. But no, continue.
Ugh, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
If I was recording, I would just play that. I would just play like a bit of Eminem's Now This Looks Like a Job for Me. Like, God damn it.
Yeah, first option, by the way, for the dialogue.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
And why do you look like Ben Kenobi as a librarian?
This is in the timeline that Anakin didn't turn evil. Unfortunately, Anakin got sent to the desert and he went stark raving mad because of all the sand.
I don't know why that got me as good as it did, but well done.
No, I'm not even joking. There is an Aranara called Arananakin, and he literally says, I hate sand. It's coarse, rough, irritating, and it gets everywhere. There's a character in this game named after Anakin who canonically despises sand and desert people.
You gotta be.
Anyway.
Oh, I gotta see that shit.
Well, guess what? You have to do the Aranara quest to see him.
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma.
Again, Inazuma getting name dropped all the damn time now.
This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Okay, I'm just going to say it right now. I'm going to take a clip from this stream and just edit it together just like do the comparison between this guy and the like not why the fuck am I blanking on his name? Not
Keep
Ewan
going
McGregor.
and
Not Ewan McGregor.
Alec Guinness?
Alec Guinness. Alec Guinness, yeah.
Oh, so what? For the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kind of lacking.
Preach.
Oh, shit.
Okay, is this game not gonna call us the fuck out tonight?
It called us out on.
Oh, yeah, we got
on-
hella called
on-
out in Cosmo Story Quest on collecting shit.
Stay out of this is coming from somebody who does paint Warhammer medis. Stay the fuck away. Do not make my mistake, please.
This is also coming from someone who has played several TCGs, not just one. They are a money pit if you try to keep up. Don't.
Can confirm.
Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Honestly, between me saying I buy Warhammer minis, playing this fucking game, and the fact that I have a couple other things I collect, I mean, yeah, people are just looking at me as like, yeah, it's no wonder you're not making it in this fucking world, you dumb bastard. And I don't blame them for thinking that.
Yeah. Honestly, if I didn't have my hobbies, I'd be a much more depressed person probably, but I would have a lot more on-hand cash.
You know what? Sometimes you just gotta know when to find some simple joys.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
Ah, I see. My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
Wait a bit. Wait, Tatarasuna. Please tell me it's not that fucking island that kept lightning blasting me.
So that is actually that's where one of the main things associated with Tatarasuna is, but that's its own separate little mini quest. It has nothing to do with the interlude.
So you are gonna get your ass zapped by Zeus again.
I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade.
Mikoshi Nagamasa.
Are you actually writing this down?
I could.
He was mulling that over in his head as he was saying it. And I'm inclined to be doing the same, like...
Be right back.
Oh, he's actually going and getting physical pen and paper to be taking notes for this shit this time. Holy shit, I didn't think you'd actually do that.
Hello, for once. Fucking deny this man gift of prophecy.
Hey, it's your fault for like getting me inquisitive about this story and all this lore shit. All right, so let me just write. All right, let me write that down. Oh wait.
Your writing instrument of choice not functional?
Hang on, just gotta get the ink flowing. There we go. Tatarasuna. Koshi Naga Masa. be a little better, but I'm in a rush.
But in the end,
He is
he
dead-ass
threw it
writing
into a
stuff.
fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows.
Katsuragi destroyed.
He is.
This is actually unnecessary. This is legitimately unnecessary.
Martin, just
Apart
let him
from
do
the
it. Just let him
sword
do
maker,
it.
His servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a kabuki mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger. Someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
Oh, so Fiorina.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, this is fascinating.
That's right.
Anyway.
Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This kabuki mono lived in Tatara Suna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow, did I get lucky!
GG.
Stop shouting!
Paimon said what we were all thinking.
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago.
Oh, so yeah, that's quite a while ago.
400 years ago. The destruction of Conria was 500 years ago.
Even back then, Tatara Suna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Maybe Ai's puppet knows something?
One of the puppets.
Wait, so there are 2 missing people in the story now?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
That we have.
Oh, this is why we needed to do that story quest first.
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art.
That is why we needed it.
Wait a minute. Was Niwa the one that forged the sword?
I genuinely forget.
Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
When I talk about the sword, I meant the sword in Kazua's story quest. I'll make a video on that as soon as I can.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the
Get
point,
on with
for
it.
Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
The Balladeer.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say something, but I was like, nah. But Balladeer is dressed in pretty similar Inazuma attire.
A puppet?
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
Oh, love that.
Keep
Love
your mouth
that
shut, so no food
exceptions.
for you.
Wyman just meant, how creepy. The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
I have
Oh,
no
this is
time.
a long one.
I don't have time to. Okay, I do not have time to read this shit.
Yeah, no, he actually like wrote a whole ass like fantasy novel about it.
This is a full-on fucking essay.
What the
Two
fuck?
of them.
He's
even?
literally just writing fucking fan fiction.
What the fuck even? And why can't I write this fast?
Well,
I
apparently
think
he's
he-
been working on this for a long time.
This was already written when we got here. He's just showing us what he's written so far.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
Oh fuck
Oh,
you!
Oh. Let's see how long this one.
Get to reading.
I guess it's even longer because the scroll bar's shorter.
Your misery is joy to me.
I'm
Skip.
tempted to read all of this just to spite you.
Alright, go ahead, do so. It doesn't spite me, it spites you. You're the one that doesn't want to have to read it.
Well, while you do that, I'm gonna go take my night meds. Be right back.
Where's my? I threw my notebook down in anger, and now it's tangled up in all my other little notebooks. God damn it!
Clean your goddamn room!
Glass house, Martin. I've seen how messy your desk is.
I wouldn't even call it messy, I would just say it's cluttered. It is organized chaos. There is a difference.
That is as oxymoronic a statement as I could possibly hear from you.
Organized chaos implies that there is still some form.
All right, I'm back. What I miss?
I lost my notebook.
What?
Oh no,
It's your
what a tragedy.
notebook.
Where is it?
Did it fall into the void?
It's that same goddamn goblin that always steals your TV remote.
You'd think you would have had it right by your writing hand, so you could just keep writing.
I literally had it on my desk. I threw it to the ground and
He threw it in
I threw it on my
frustration
desk.
over how long this was.
Where'd it go? Oh, my nose!
Let this be a lesson to you.
Where is it? God damn it! Where'd it go? How the fuck did it disappear?
Thank you, Hermes.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. What the? Oh, okay, where did it? Okay, seriously, where did it go?
Oh.
God. God damn son of a bitch.
Okay. Unofficially, I'm gonna bet you $5 that tomorrow you're gonna find it immediately. When you go into whatever room, when you first go into whatever room you're currently in right now, like you will find it with minimal effort. Or you can spend the next hour of the stream trying to find this son of a bitch.
How in the fuck did it disappear?
I don't know.
Fucking Houdini wished he could pull that kind of trick.
Go to the God of Thieves.
No, you know what? It's fine. I won't let it bother me.
It bothers you a lot, and that tile is still green!
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it.
That just makes for a boring essay.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when mystic arts are part of the facts. It's like trying to write an essay on the Greek gods to make it realistic.
Yeah, I'm genuine. Okay, yeah, this is actually.
Are you still looking for that damn notebook?
This is actually twisting my brain right now. I don't know how that damn thing just disappeared.
Hermes took it from you to make you focus on the damn story.
How about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Oh my god! If I wanted
Now
to
you're
replace
making shit up.
if I wanted to like replace the mysticism and wonder of story with political bullshit, I'd watch Andor.
I was gonna say Game of Thrones.
My brother in Christ, that is the best way you could have possibly put that.
Who? Me or Mark?
Yes. Let's move on.
You want to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Well, this sucks.
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Oh, did I? Oh, damn it.
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
Luckily, I have another tiny notebook, but now I have to rewrite all that shit again.
Oh my god. You're not gonna find it.
We are trapped in here with him, Martin. I mean, technically we're not, but we're pseudo-contractually obligated to stick around.
Stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay.
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
If you find my notebook, let me know. Wait a minute, is this?
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it? Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it? If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in... Ah! Hey, did you see over there. It looked like the Balladeer. No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Suddenly, Balladeer is actually free. What is going on here?
This ought to be interesting. Oh, hey, Highwire's back.
Everything alright, Highwire?
We just finished. I was just taking some notes of what was going on, and I lost my notebook. That's what you missed.
We've barely progressed because this man has been trying to find his notebook for the last half hour.
It has not been a half hour. Fuck off.
It's been maybe 5 minutes. Well, it's been 5 minutes, maybe 10.
I'm exaggerating.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. Nahida, bad news. We just saw the Balladeer strolling around in public. Did he escape or... Ah! It's him!
Sure enough, you're here.
Yeah, waiting in the car for my dad. She might stay in the hospital overnight again. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope she gets better very soon.
Same here.
Same.
Also, is this going to be a round 2? We about to have the run
I'm
back?
not saying it.
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surastana? Aren't you supposed to be lacked up? I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain. It was my idea to set the Balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me. A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about.
Hold the
Alright.
fuck out!
Alright, you know what? Alright, you know what? Save me the emo ass bullshit later for when you eventually end up in a Twilight fan fiction there, buddy. Thank you so much, everybody. She just got so stressed and other things. Oh, okay. I mean, as long as if it's nothing permanent, then that's a very good thing. Highwire.
Silver linings and all that.
Yeah.
At least it's something that it's not something really major.
But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
If it was actually me here, you know what? I'm gonna try to get a break from the creative ways of ending my foes.
Dude, that's like your calling card.
Is this character development? Did Balladeer's words strike a nerve?
No. Nahida's here, and I'd rather not do anything in front of a child.
A child who's...
years old.
I was about to say, who's lived longer than all of us combined.
How old is Klee?
50
Okay,
in
yeah.
human years, 8 in elf.
Pulled for Balladeer. Y'all can't be mad. He's a good character.
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still
He
some
went to one of my
mysteries in you
favorite,
to figure out.
not favorites, but I like the dude, yeah.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
It's pressing every fucking button of yours. I think about it.
You're literally in the
Better match.
This guy wants to run back so fucking bad, and I'd be happy to tear off his legs and literally kick his own ass with it.
Except there's one thing. This is the abridged Tien way. If you do that, he wins because he will have provoked you, and he knows it.
He's got a point.
That escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down?
Klee is only 12 in human.
Yes. Oh, she's
You know
actually
what?
only 12 in human. Right?
You know what? Nahida, you're an adorable little being, and I value your innocence.
Continue.
I'll
Waiting
deal
for a
with that.
smart ass.
Look. I'm just happy. I will be happy to not dumpster this motherfucker, but put this motherfucker in the sewer and use that dumbass hat of his as a manhole cover.
The creativity has come back.
How was that one?
And such
compared to my
scathing
others?
response from Balladeer that it strikes at your heart.
But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Oh, this guy.
There, try to drive a wedge between us. As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the Balladeer.
Wow, I'm gonna take Nahida for myself. She is my child.
Oh yeah, Nahida was the one that got away from Tom. He could not bring her home.
Never put it in those words ever again.
Well, I, for one, have no reason to doubt you, considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time. The Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position.
So you're saying we could actually kill him this time if we really tried?
So what I heard is
Pretty much,
that
yeah.
he really is just too weak to do anything, and if he is trying something, I could easily kick his ass.
Pretty much.
That's the doctor's name. Fuck the doctor. He's a bitch. He can go. I'm not going to say that last part.
Hang
Don't
on,
bla-
let me see this.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame the Ministry of Fairness.
Plus, he's a former harbinger.
No,
with
I
knowledge of
agree.
many of
Fuck the
Fatoui's
doctor.
sensitive secrets. Being
Why do we all want to
steadfast
screw
and
David
calm as a
Tennant?
sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to
No, that's the
respond.
good doctor. This one is bad doctor. This one is evil. He deserves a cactus rammed up his ass.
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to say that.
Yeah, you come up with just the randomness for the random of grunts we fight. The Tory and I? Nice on sight after what he did to me. On sight.
All right.
He's like, oh, he's playable. Oh, you guys just you can't stand the fact that the Tory's a good character. Nah, he's shit. He deserves to die. I'm going to make him suffer.
Let's just keep going.
Farmer? You mean he's not a harbinger anymore? I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
Just cut in angry video game no. Know your fucking place. Trash.
Oh
Damn,
my
so
god.
He just threw you into. So he literally just threw your ass like a broken toy into the garbage can, and used your hat as the lid, didn't he?
I mean, Traveler's
Failed
statement is
experiments.
Traveler's statement is no less tactless, but go right ahead.
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui, and also between each of the Harbingers.
Dog, that is
Actually,
called
I'm
an
sorry.
abusive relationship.
Or at the very least, a toxic one.
what I hear, the next update is we are going to fight him soon. So I'm going to beat him up really bad. The doctor.
I don't think the Torre is coming next.
So as long as you have some value to
He's
offer,
rumored,
nobody will ever abandon you.
but
But after recent events,
he's rumored to.
even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be.
Okay, he's rumored to have a hand in what's going on in Outcry, but I highly doubt he's going to be next boss fight.
Wow.
Not
Okay.
with.
So I just got hit with this guy's clinical depression. Damn.
Yeah, you feel bad for him now?
Wow, we're definitely gonna make 2 hours at this rate. Sorry.
Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him! Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right, then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch. Nahida, are you serious about this? Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit. Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that? Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect.
Oh, hang on. So the background between him and Dotri is the doctor tested on him and made him hate everything about humans. So that's why he's so mean all the time. He wants to get revenge on the doctor. Wait, is that a
Kind
spoiler?
of hints at it in. It's a okay. So they slightly hints at it in Interlude 3, but he kind of also was hinting at it when we were talking to him in Sumeru. That just clarifies it more.
The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly. Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him! I understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all. Our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the dark, searching for the one candle whose light still burns. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you.
Highwire here. Oh, Highwire here with the saying she trusts most of the Harbingers.
If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it. It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned it. Paimon's still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help? I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the Balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned. Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease. Of course,
Yeah, I
I'll
was
be
gonna
there
say
to
it,
help
but,
guide you through
let's
Irminsul
go.
from the outside.
There's only a few Harbingers I'm at this point. I'm just like on site for. Because once you guys learn about more of them, you see that they kind of have some of them kind of have their reasons.
I can't help but suspect that when we go on this little thing with the Balladeer, we're gonna learn more of what really happened on that island 400 years ago.
I mean, considering that they openly state like that he's the Kabuki Mono, yeah.
Great, thank you. Prepare yourselves.
Following
I'm
bless you
going to
with prophecy
transport you into Irminsul.
Well, maybe it just needs a break.
Wow, it looks pretty different here compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
Alright, I guess we just fucking instant transmission.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
I'm your parole officer, motherfucker. I only like
That's the one thing I was looking
Child
forward
and
to, 'cause-
Arlecchino and the Balladeer. Okay.
Sounds like a
Wait, what?
successful rendezvous.
Hey, hold up! What about Capitano?
I
Nahida?
need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru. Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through.
She's amazed she forgot about Capitano.
I know there are many grievances between you
Acceptable.
on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else. Fine, let's call it truce, but only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are gonna be traveling together after all. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
So you'll be the first one to be attacked by any monsters, fall into any traps, or just any general defenses Irminsul might have against your sorry ass. I like this
Is
deal
that-
already. Man, he and I are just back and forthing on Venom, aren't we?
Notice how he didn't notice that Baldur was technically flirting with him?
Oh yeah, the pretty eyes. Oh, the pretty eyes comment.
This one line here sparked all the Balladeer X Lumine ship posts.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
Alright, we gotta grant he's 400 years old. at minimum.
You beat me by a second.
A lot of people ship the Balladeer and Lumine. Why do I get the feeling I'm going to be
For some reason-
bombarded with images of that when I'm done with this?
But for some reason, everyone ships Lumine with the angsty Animo boys. I've seen her most popular ships are Zhao and Balladeer.
If there are no further objections,
Oh,
I
and
suggest
Child.
we
Child's
get
young.
going. Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Ew! Ugh, the snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
So this thing's basically a mix between the Matrix and the Yggdrasil. Yeah, at least we don't have to hang ourselves from any of the branches. Seriously, Odin still bitches about the rope burn whenever he drops by here. Mainly to pay for his son's damages.
Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
Oh, what kind of Christopher Nolan and Inception shit are we about to go through here?
So this is the inside of Irminsul.
Or maybe we'll run into Atreus and Kratos.
And Irminsul was straight up, like, based off of the World Tree.
Ooh, Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Looks like a mix between celestial bodies and computer code.
That's honestly the best way to describe Irminsul.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Tavat. Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Contrarianism, most likely.
Also because he's a dickhead here, but we love him being a dickhead.
He's like the annoying middle brother to these two. To his, if Paimon's the little sister, and we're the older brother, he's the middle child who gets away with annoying us.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
Hey, so say we did go running off in here. What would happen? What are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
Funny thing is, with the new region, we basically got a female version of him in terms of sassiness.
These sapling things have
Marionette.
spread out.
Number 7.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
So basically, don't touch the
tree code.
Yeah.
It looks the same in every direction.
Wait, why does he just keep going towards it?
No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
Children.
There's a
Let's focus
time
on
and
the
a place to
job.
lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little? We're here.
What a huge tree!
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
The Balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk? Yes, I've also invited Paimon to join.
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
We're kind of snooping out on the Magic Discord chat. Just don't read too much into my DMs, cause I'd have to leave the fucking planet.
Wait, so who's who in this
What's in the
situation?
DMs?
This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladier's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand.
I mean, part of it is that he was part of the prototypes of the Raiden Shogun puppet, which was basically designed to just follow orders of A and follow a specific set of directions. We saw that with the puppet back. We were doing a story quest, so it's possible a little bit of that, lack of a better term, programming may still be guiding his actions, in spite of that more rebellious angst nature.
So he's just a teenager, basically.
Oh, he's 100% basically a teenager.
Pretty much. I that silence was wondering, is Martin about to have another crash out with me being being a psychoanalyst?
No, that's legitimately Balladeer. Balladier's personality is basically summarized as contrarian teenager who thinks he knows better.
So you mean basically every male teenager?
Oh no, worse.
All right. Ease up.
Well done. Smart and attentive as always.
I miss doing this quest. So basically this is your brother, Highwire? Actually, I caught a glimpse of a few things on Apasia.
Me? How old am I? 32.
Oh no, that's not what we were asking.
No. That's what Highwire is asking.
Never mind. I was not looking in the chat, yeah.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatara Suna incident. Nahida, do you know anything about that?
I just read what Highwire said in the chat about you, dude.
Yeah, way to make me feel old.
Thank God for chat replay.
If you mean the mysterious
You're a
events,
fucking child, Highwire.
and so on, yes. I know about all of that.
Alright, Gramps, let's get you to bed.
Oh yeah, me and Martin are younger.
Yeah, aren't you like, what, 26 or something like that, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
How-
a year older.
Jesus.
I'm 15 and I talk shit about. God.
Really?
You're a fucking child.
It sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained.
Ugh.
The information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
Oh, how interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone.
So the Gase got it right?
They guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
This motherfucker just leaked the group chat.
No, he just knew.
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
I don't think you were being mean, Highwire. We're just teasing him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm used to being the kid in my groups of friends. So being the elder statesman feels a little weird sometimes.
All right,
Sorry.
I'm trying not to be like so like freaked about like these like yappy bits, but there have been times where you guys just talk over an entire line of dialogue.
Sorry.
That's cool. I want to get it out of the way now.
Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So, have you found anything yet?
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Outside of the time that we've been here.
Didn't Ahita tell you?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you. Right now,
Hey.
we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage.
All right. So I guess we're going to take a break from trading blows.
Physically and verbally.
Huh? Wait.
This light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
I have older friends all the time. I have friends that are 19, so I'll stop talking. All right.
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
Shh. Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatarasuna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Oh, hey,
Is that
Bakugo.
so? Well, since you insist.
It's...
Oh, it's the event. It's the event of Tatasuna.
Yep.
And of course, it's Bakugo's VA who's involved.
Yeah, I wish I could put all together what the events are about to happen, but my fucking notebook.
Anyway, moving on.
Whoa!
Cutscene.
I
Yeah.
have been in Tatarasuna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else.
Well, I didn't need the powers of Apollo to know we were going to get the answers about this, but I freely admit I did not see the telling of it this way coming. The siblings you pick. The thing is that the siblings you pick from this world and your sister or brother, which one you choose, is not from this world.
Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village. People are gainfully employed. Their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown, all passing on their legacy. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma, and it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
Okay, I'm just noticing this guy is not dressed any way like he's from Inazuma.
That's Fontanian dress.
I was literally about to ask if it's Fontanian.
So
Yep.
you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. Because I didn't want to speculate. And I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate. And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope, but that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Drop the act. We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tavern has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
I knew that knife was gonna play a part in this sooner or later.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
You...
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start.
This guy's not Fontanian.
It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine,
Maybe
but
it
that
is.
didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all.
Okay, I actually had to deny the foresight I was having for a second. What the fuck?
But where is he from? That is the question now.
Wait a minute.
Somewhere we
wait a
haven't
minute,
been
Wait
yet.
a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, the blade forged by Kazua's clan. It was said that they left Inazuma for Snezhnaya with the Fatui. This guy's got to be Fatui.
Or at the very least from Snezhnaya.
At the very least.
Mm-hmm.
If this guy's the doctor, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
I'm not gonna say shit.
If this guy's the fucking doctor.
And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity, and what I seek in Tatarasuna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Have we heard that voice before?
It's the fucking
We have.
doctor.
It's the
If you
Torre.
kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
You called
Remember,
it.
he had clones all throughout time.
It's not even fun anymore.
To be fair, there was a lot of foreshadowing for this one.
So
What
not, yeah,
with, like,
so not as impressive.
Palantir
as
clearly had
other
a
times.
grudge. Okay, yeah, like Balladeer clearly had a grudge against the Torre. It was pretty much hinted at that the Torre is the reason for why Balladeer is the way that he is. And now that you know that Balladeer is connected to whatever happened back then, it kind of puts it all together of, okay, the Torre had something to do with that.
The Fatui? Who? What do you want?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Okay, now he really sounds like
Look how
Bakugo.
even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet. Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him as one of us. He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible. Mr. Niwa? Already dead. What a pity. Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Well, the Balladeer just got a lore drop on himself.
Hey,
By the way,
are you alright?
the person the Tori was speaking to, Jester, that's rank 0 in the Harbingers. As in, he's the top dog. He's their leader.
Dottore!
Oh, he snapped.
Good. Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine? But why did we see things from his perspective?
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so. But it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
Let's give him some space. He looks really mad. Paimon doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabuki Mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as a mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer. Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it had protected him from the filth. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back.
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim? That's terrible.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Dotori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend. It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Hey, aren't you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Teyvat.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world. Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens responded?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your sister for a time. I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Huh? What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me. Give me your hand. Can you hear my voice inside your head? No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past? Done.
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
Nothing. I was just thanking him for helping me. So long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
Balladeer! Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow. Oh no, he's really gone.
Oh, can you hear me?
Nahida!
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power.
It was the Balladeer's fault. He shut you out.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had?
Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him. Sorry, Nahida.
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
I want to have a bad feeling, but after what after what Balladeer learned,
We're out! And we're at, an inn or something?
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you. I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me.
An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay?
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster. Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before? He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible! Right! You can't just rewrite history! All that stuff happened already in real life! It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it. So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do. Oh, Paimon's so confused. Huh? Ah! Sorry, Paimon accidentally... It's the Balladeer's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress. But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul? Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to. And it's still not working. Ugh. Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too? There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next? Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight. So, how about, we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things? Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here. Alright, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers. Tea break pancakes. Cream stew. Sauteed matsutake. And Drayon chili chicken. Almond tofu. Satisfying salad. Oh, also Adeptus Temptation. Golden shrimp balls. Triple layered consomme. Lotus seed and bird egg soup. And...
Stop making me hungry, Paimon.
What was Paimon supposed to be doing just now? Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about. The balladeer? Is that a food too? Huh. Weird name, though.
Son of a bitch actually did it.
And we're the only ones that remember because we're not technically a part of Tavat. So we're not affected by the changes in history.
Yep.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said? So, the balladeer. Is that someone's name? 'Cause it sounds like a nickname or something. Okay, sure. Where are we going? Huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay? You're acting like this is an emergency.
Back to Inazuma.
All roads lead back to Inazuma at this point.
I love how we were all quiet as church mice this entire thing, too. Like, were we all just invested in what was happening?
Well,
I mean, I knew what happened, so I'm just here listening to how you guys like, oh shit.
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go ahead. Oh. Now there's a question I wasn't expecting. Very well. I'll tell you what I know once more. The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions. Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive. But fortunately, Kaede Harakazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokuden 5. If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Oh yeah, we were! Paimon remembers that now. We learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then too. It seems like such a shame.
That, my friends, is a tragic tale indeed. In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaede Harakazuha about this. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you. It is a dark and sorrowful tale. The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and choked Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day. And overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them, the smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world. In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty Shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery. Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it. Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In doing so, he sought to vent his pent up anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan which he belonged to. His goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire circumstances.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for a while over some tea. He seemed well. My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right? Your expression says it all. You can't hide anything from Paimon. On to the next stop. Lead the way, traveler. Paimon will be right behind you.
I swear to God, if this shit took away Ayaka from my polls, I'm gonna be pissed.
It's not that fucked. Don't worry.
It fucks with the lore, not what you've already grabbed.
Wait here! This is the Yashiro Commission's headquarters, so...
Traveler, it's been a while. If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
I guess
We'll be heading in then. Thanks!
I guess that means we also gotta do the story quest with Ayato.
Hmm?
Oh no,
Hello,
his is just
dears.
completely separate.
Is there something you want to say?
That's not required
Of
for anything. It's just
course,
a whatever you
traveler.
want to.
Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf. As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although, he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
So pretty much business as Yashiro Commission, huh?
Very much so.
I forget, are those two an item?
Wait, who?
Commissioner and Miss Kamisato.
They're brother and sister.
They're brother and sister.
Okay, thank you.
Well, got any more questions?
You're very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often. But I'm sure you must be far too busy to have time for that. Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented you are and how much she admires you. I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here. So you're not just Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor, you know. You're a hero to us all.
Alright, goodbye for now. Where are we going next? Great! Goodbye, ma'am! Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
All right then. Take care now. Hope to see you soon.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
Well, she's definitely like the doting grandma.
Tatara Suna. Oh boy.
Excuse me.
Do I have company?
What kind of person comes to a place like this and just spaces out? Let's find out. Come on, let's ask this guy.
Hey, I wasn't spacing out. I was pondering some
Yeah.
problems.
I remember this guy. When we first arrived here in Inazuma.
Mm-hmm.
Sure you were. You're
He's
way
lost.
over, dude. You were a million miles away.
Why are you making fun of me? I told you I wasn't spacing out. I was ruminating on some problems. Technological, environmental, and so forth. This is Tatara Suna, after all.
Oh, he said Tatara. Looks like we came to the right person.
Oh, is there something you want to know about Tatara Suna? My name's Xavier. Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away. Like the back of my hand.
He insists on calling himself
Make
that.
no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here. Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago. I'm told that it's
In a galaxy far, far away.
Foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation goes back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on, ask already.
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge? Sure, go ahead. A kabuki mono? No, I can't say that I have. I do know the word, Inazuman, for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatara Suna is concerned. Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure, but what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you. Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you. Hey, don't mention it. Alright, let's head off and go meet Nahida.
You know, not since the ghosts, my ghost from Destiny, have I felt disconnected to a NPC companion.
Sometimes for whatever reason she looks more like a huggable plush than emergency food.
That's the thing. Like, Paimon grows on you after a while.
I miss my ghost.
I miss what Destiny used to be before Bungie fucked it up.
Oh, you're not gonna ascend her?
I don't have the material.
I got you tomorrow, homie.
Thanks, brother.
Hey, it's them.
Ah, Ben Kenobi.
Hello there.
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Still looking for more info about Tatara Suna, huh? Should we join them?
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress. Huh? Oh, of course.
Are you trying to look for the discrepancies?
I should have. If I know I'd be looking for discrepancies, I would have read these fucking things.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
Just like, shut up, give.
Okay, I'm going to assume that the yellow is what actually was different. So that way the player doesn't have to try and parse it themselves.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well, we just got back from Inazuma. So how about we tell them what we learned?
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma, and...
Wow, so many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Aminoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true. Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
And they're back at it. These guys are really into this.
Oh, so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you. Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome. See ya.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Will do.
Excited to know how long we managed to stretch this out.
Hold on.
I'll check
Stretch
OBS.
this out for 2 hours.
Yeah, we've passed the 2-hour mark, but we're approaching the 2 hour. We're in
like 40 minutes left.
Really?
But you kept searching for your damn notebook.
Traveler, Paimon, how have you been?
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting until suddenly the sun was up, and then he decided he wanted to go to Inazuma.
The Balladeer? It sounds like some kind of code name. You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me? Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past.
But how was he even able to do that?
As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality.
So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because... well, because he literally changed the world?
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it. The Traveler comes from a world beyond Tavern. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul, And it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him. So if
Hold
there's
that.
anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it?
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that. Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right? Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try. This story makes sense. Every part of it. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Please wait a moment. I want to check something. Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything he has told us.
What is it?
A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the balladeer?
When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
Hold on. So this record survived from the past?
Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the kabuki mono in other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact. Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the balladeer entered Irminsul.
That's incredible! What a great idea!
And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us. The now erased life of the balladeer.
So we're going...
There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, The monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke.
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail, that Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahida's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later.
Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head?
You got it. Come on, Traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
Oh. I see everyone's still quiet. Valdier's story hitting hard, huh?
I mean,
Yeah.
damn.
Also, it only
Most
took
people
like
truly don't have
two.
happy stories.
It almost took like it only took like 2 slash for you to be able to actually like. By the time the king showed up, like, oh, the kitten's the balladeer. Oh, this just got worse. That was one hell of an allegory.
Yep.
So how much more we got to go?
Shouldn't be too much. Be like 40
No.
minutes worth.
You said that 20 minutes ago.
I'm trying to remember how long it was, and I know it shouldn't be much left.
Where'd the go this way, dumbass, light trail go?
There it is.
There we go.
We're here! What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat. What is it? Have you figured it all out? Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
There he is.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off.
Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted.
What happened to his colors?
Remember, he changed the timeline.
It also changed his alignment with his elements, because the purple definitely symbolized that he was Electro. So is he Hydro now?
So he was never Electro. He was just color purple because Inazuma. He got the Electro-Gnosis. That's how he had Electro abilities. As of now, he has no vision.
I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsetias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsetias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
His name's changed too.
He was really only known as the Balladeer until this point, and the name Balladeer doesn't exist anymore. So he technically doesn't have a name. So he's being called by a nickname again. In this case, Wanderer.
He did have a name in Scaramouche, but that also has been removed from Irminsul. Yeah, Wanderer's his new name for now.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the Balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Isn't that a bit too cruel? Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back. Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us!
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice. Have we met before? No, we haven't met. But you know me? I have no recollection.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right! The look on his face!
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important. Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Then let's return to the city.
Even he doesn't remember anything.
Also, you notice how friendly he is now?
World's different to his attitude earlier.
As erasing his original identity changed his personality,
Here
I
you go,
guess.
boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
But I don't... No, you're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
Well, that went peacefully.
Yeah. Curious how this is gonna end.
Yeah, we're headed into that room again, so this is time for another lore drop. Of some kind.
Nahida, do we have a guest for you?
Nahida! What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
Yeah, his personality is so different now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Forget how
That
much
you
of a
were trekking
sharp
across
turn
to
it
that
is.
to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
You might want to sit down, my brother.
You were an asshole.
But we had good times. We had good times trading verbal spouts.
Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation. If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear. But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
Putting it mildly.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street!
You didn't even remember until about 20 minutes ago, Paimon.
He doesn't remember anything! What a weird situation.
The Guardian debate all over again. Does it really count to punish someone for what their past life did? This is literally just Aldrin all over again, is what this is.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the God of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
And this is the final bit right here.
I'm getting a very strong sense of deja vu.
Onto the breach. Came back. You're still streaming? Yep.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world. Please be careful.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
All right. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Huh. Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
This is fascinating.
I really hope this segment is the end, because this is dragging on.
It is the end, yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
This is where you were born? It's pretty. But there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the Balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, The balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too.
Oh, is this one the baby bird allegory?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure I'm keeping the wires straight.
The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Wind, hear me.
End this quickly.
Book alive.
So I'm guessing Jean's your healer this time?
Yep, Jean can heal with her ult.
Oh, I've been trying to teach these fuckers a lesson for a long time.
There is no escape. Let's get it on. You're dead meat.
Propagate this quickly.
Illusion shattered.
Oh yeah, you have a slight problem now. You don't have a trial on your team anymore.
Always trading one problem for another.
Ha! Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered. Barbados.
Scatter.
Well, every team's gotta have a weakness, right?
You asked for it.
I seriously doubt there's actually such a thing as the perfect team composition.
This isn't good. Spring combat.
Shine down.
Joy, we've only just begun.
Let's get it on.
Scatter.
Put your back into it. Sounds a good game, actually.
Well,
I swear by my sword.
miscalculated.
My duty at an end.
Well, not the smoothest, but I'd say that worked rather effectively.
This place is dark.
Is this the illusion factory?
It is the delusion factory, yeah.
Paimon knows this place. It's the delusion factory in Inazuma.
Alright, going to bed. Good night. Y'all have a good night. And I have a good rest of your day. Ah, thanks, Highwire.
In the original
Night, Highwire.
events, the traveler once encountered the balladeer here.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar. Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me?
All right, this
Wow.
bitch.
You shouldn't have.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the Doctor.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. By then,
Kettle Black.
see you at the victory feast.
Seriously, pot
Victory Feast
kettle
and come
black.
back.
I will admit, yeah, I'm glad I was able to wipe the smug face off of both of them. Well, at least to Wanderer here, you got a second lease on life.
Poor little tongue.
Yeah.
She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is?
Especially
Forget it.
considering he outranks
Someone might
her.
find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
Yeah.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Why are you staring at me in silence?
Oh, god damn it. Not
Can't
again.
you think of a nicer way to express
Oh, you have your whole team
yourself?
with you this time.
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results and your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much
That's
fun to be
8.
around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Propagate!
This is Her Majesty's gift!
Buckle up! Shine down!
Winter shall we venture more? The merrier.
Illusion shattered!
My powers have greatly grown since the last time I was here.
Barbados! Guide us! Scatter! Look alive! Over here! Shine down! Now you shall perish! Propagate! Spring forth!
Your dead mate! The merrier.
I said you're having fun with the
What can I say? I appreciate the ability to throw hands.
I will help you get amazing artifacts for her. Make her even better. Prove that the meta slaves are wrong.
Just once more.
So you're saying you're going to make it even easier for Dia to throw all the hands?
Yep.
What do you think of my 5-star team so far?
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
Well, it's living up to the billing. Doing a lot more damage a lot more quickly.
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the Abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
That's an understatement.
Give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
He single-handedly manages to make Shockwave more welcoming.
Imagine if he was so powerful he could actually see us viewing this.
Just I can see you talking shit about me. Stop
I mean,
it.
he is looking straight at us.
Let's move on.
Oh, damn it, I was looking for another fight.
Not everything has to end in hands being thrown.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass. Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self. I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours. You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright?
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Vision.
Oh, he's Arrow now?
Die.
Oh,
His dad's personality back.
Oh,
Wait,
we get the get back.
Oh, and he's Arrow in this fight. Right?
Wait, what?
And his type is Arrow for this fight.
Animo.
Yeah, he's air. Yeah, so his E lets him rise up. So you hold it and he can actually hover.
Squall Fury. At my command, you shall fall.
Wait, how am I gonna regain my health?
The wind rises.
Items.
Oh, we get to hear this ball in trap again.
It's almost like this. It's almost like this version of Balladeer was made for this fight.
Okay, I can really use the health items though.
Pause real quick. Oh, you just regained health. Never mind.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Is this a can't lose fight?
Yeah, this is a can't lose fight.
Well, Tom. Guess that means you just go all out on the offense and don't give a shit.
Oh, this is the get back.
Insignificant past.
But guess what? It's not you getting the get back. It's technically Balladeer.
So I won't lie. I should have known he would be getting an Animo vision because I saw Animo Jade earlier when we were starting the domain.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
Oh my god! Did me and Balladeer just become best friends?
You and Balladeer just became best friends. Congratulations.
Now go do some karate in the garage.
Did we win?
Get the fuck off my screen,
Nothing's more
bitch.
therapeutic than beating up yourself.
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
Oh, his personality is so back.
Yep. Well, Scaramouche, welcome back.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
You know what? I owe him for getting me out of having to repeat all that gimmicky bullshit last time.
Oh yeah, you had to construct your team in a very specific way just so you could actually hit the damn guy.
Yeah, thanks for saving me from that DDR bullshit there, Wanderer.
Hey, guess what? If you have a character that requires this boss for the domain, like for talent level up, you gotta do the DDR shit again.
Well, fuck my life.
You don't have any Subaru characters,
Welcome
so...
back, Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
Sorry, I was just putting away my fan.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it. After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the Sixth is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Well, at least that god complex makes him far more tolerable. Or lacking of it.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, There's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it. Oh right, I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered. Including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well. I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma? So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
Well, at least he's putting it nice, a lot more nicer than vengeance.
Yeah.
God, I still feel
Hey.
my head throb hearing that word.
Vengeance will be mine.
You did that to yourself. You have literally nobody to blame other than yourself.
No, but I can gladly tell you both to shut the fuck up.
No blaming my wife.
Alright, I'm setting up a hot keybind for a ding counter.
Anyway.
So, I'm gonna make you regret that next
A
patch.
relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to 0. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too!
Why?
It's sort of her thing. Just go with it. Just ask our tone-deaf bard friend.
Because
Tea?
Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Yeah.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking.
She's annoyed. He's annoyed. This little elf is getting in his head.
That's why she's his mother.
If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
You don't tell me we get to actually.
Hang on.
Have you got anything?
Congratulations, you get to name this dude.
Name.
Oh no.
There's a.
Oh no.
I think I know just the name for him.
Oh?
Is this a
You wish to
Cain
name
and
him after
Abel
the-
reference?
Yeah.
You wish to name him after the first murderer.
He's wandered the earth long to atone for his sin. Come on, you gotta admit it's great.
It works a lot better than.
You want to go with it?
That works.
I named mine after a famous Japanese Ronin, so.
Well,
But yeah,
you name yours however you want it.
I did name the traveler Enoch, who eventually became the Metatron.
All right, I forgot you go for like biblical references with yours. I went for historical with mine.
Anyway. Cain it is then.
I just hope guys like it. I just hope the others like it.
It works for me. Besides, if you don't like it, you can change it later.
Yeah.
You actually can, yeah. It gives you like the ability to change later.
You do have you do have a limit, but you can change it.
Mm-hmm. I think Cain works really well for him.
Uh-huh.
Oh, all right. If you say so.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
That's the cool thing. Notice it actually gives his name now.
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one. Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been.
Again, I feel Cain was a very fitting name. He's not running from it.
By the way, what does the name Enoch
What's
mean?
that look for? Don't make that face. I know what I'm doing.
I told you before, Enoch was a messenger. He was the first man to ever go to heaven as a living, while still being alive, and became the angel, the Metatron. That's at least from what I understand of Hebrew faith.
Okay, cool.
That day will come. All right, we're done here. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone. What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore. So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
My destination is my bed.
Same. Please tell me that's the end of it.
God.
Oh, it's this last little bit.
Can
I
end the novel
forgot.
with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
I was about to say, Red, stop fucking asking it. The game is just taking it as a challenge.
At this point, I can't even be mad.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue.
Clever.
The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
Rather poignant that Kane overheard that.
Indeed.
Is that it?
Stop fucking asking!
Ugh.
You ask that one more time. I'll give you a personal demonstration of how Cain became the first murderer.
Oh, striking him in the back like a coward?
Okay, maybe I'll take some creative liberties.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow, great! Huh? Look at that vase. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
That was you.
You sound lost and confused.
What the fuck? Ruka Nevada?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Teyvat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate. Like a vase that falls to the ground, Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff? Anyway, that face is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
Praise the Lord.
Alright, the Google search that said this should only last an hour and a half was a fucking lie.
Even with us digging around for probably like 40-ish minutes of that, we still clocked in almost 3.5 hours.
I'm never trusting Google on this shit again.
Ugh. Or, you know, you could just straight up double it.
Well, look on the plus side.
We got it all done in one sitting.
Fontaine. Oh wait, no, we still need to do Child Story Quest, then Fontaine. Ah well, we can do that before we do the stream next week.
Alright. Oh, God. Close the bar already.
Alright. I'll close up the bar. Alright, no time to really recap on everything. We're all tired. I want to go to bed. So, thank you all. Thank you all so much for watching. Do those things we YouTubers love to beg the audience to do. Like, comment on the VOD, share it, subscribe, all that crap.
Always remember that Tori's a dickhead.
And this is finally the last call from the Game Tavern. Please have yourself a lovely, lovely time of day because you're all lovely, lovely people.
Fontaine, here we come.